What if I were to propose the idea that the Earth is in fact flat? According to this perspective, governments worldwide have collaborated to mislead general public. In this concept, the North Pole is positioned at the center of the Earth, and the continents sprawl across the flat expanse. Encircling our flat Earth is a 100-tall ice wall, guarded by armed personnel ready to deter any attempts to approach. Above us stretches a colossal dome and the celestial bodies, sun, moon, stars, and merely perceived as tiny lights in the sky. Astonishingly, there are now millions of individuals globally who genuinely subscribe to this belief. However, it's worth noting that we established the Earth's roundness over 2 millennia ago, using more than a hole in the ground. This leads to a fundamental question. Do these individuals truly hold this belief, or is there any different underlying motive? The peculiar aspect of the flat Earth belief is its relatively recent origin. Despite the ancient Greeks conclusively demonstrating the Earth's roundness around 500 BC, a fascinating story we'll delve into shortly. Support for a flat Earth gained prominence only in the 1800s. The catalyst for this resurgence was Samuel Rowbotham. Picture the 1830s in England, a period marked by burgeoning scientific advancement and rapidly evolving technology. However, Samuel Rowbotham stood apart, harboring a dissenting view that the Earth was flat. Discontent with the scientific developments of his time, he embarked on a mission to substantiate his belief. His chosen testing ground was the Old Bedford River in Cambridgeshire, a 10-kilometer long, relatively straight watercourse. He suggested that if the Earth were truly a sphere, one should be able to measure the curvature along this river stretch. According to his calculation, there should be an 8-inch drop in the observable height after 1 mile, 32 inches after 2 miles, and so forth. Armed with his trusty telescope, he plunged into the river and observed a boat with a flag standing 1 meter above the water. As the boat moved away from him, he insisted that he could still see it even a full 10 miles. Astonishingly, his calculations proved accurate, indicating that the boat should have been over 3 meters below the horizon. Presumably, he exclaimed "Eureka!" and authored a book titled Earth is Not a Globe, under a pseudonym Parallax, a rather cool alias. The narrative, however, took a turn when Alfred Russel Wallace, an English surveyor, replicated the experiment, rectifying the errors made by Parallax. To validate that the Earth is indeed a sphere, Wallace factored in atmospheric refraction. One might assume this put an end to flat Earth theories, considering the overwhelming evidence of spherical Earth. But that assumption would be incorrect, and the reason behind it? The internet. In the era of social media, individuals have the freedom to share content on virtually any topic, leading to significant surge in interest in the flat Earth theory. From YouTube videos to viral tweets, and even video by Mr. Beast, this concept has rapidly gained attraction. I must admit, some of the content generated is genuinely amusing, with platforms like TikTok allowing 15 seconds clip to reach millions of viewers every hour. Ideas such as the flat Earth theory are granted unprecedented influence. Now, one might wonder if there is any credible proof supporting the belief in a flat Earth. Indeed, flat earthers claim to have conducted experiments to substantiate their perspective. A noteworthy example is showcased in the Netflix documentary Behind the Curve, where a group of flat earthers undertakes an experiment dating back to 1836 in an effort to challenge the Earth's spherical nature. They utilize 2 boards, with holes positioned 5 meters above water level, along with a camera and a torch. Aligning the torch with the holes, they expected the light to pass through both openings, regardless of the distance between the boards, if the Earth were flat. However, when they executed the experiment, the camera failed to capture any light, leading to an unmistakable conclusion: the Earth is not flat. Interestingly, The same experiment was conducted by the historical figure Parallax in the same English river. Flat earthers have explored various approaches, including the use of laser gyroscopes in their quest to substantiate their claims, employing a spirit level during air travel, utilizing telescopes and cameras on the beach, and even resorting to weather balloons. Various experiments have been conducted, consistently yielding results that affirm the Earth's spherical shape. In instances where discrepancies arise, the laws of physics often offer explanation for experimental anomalies. Now, I've been emphasizing our long-standing knowledge of Earth's spherical nature for thousands of years, which may raise the question of how this awareness predates the advent of satellite technology, a development only about 60 years old. The answer lies in the fact that recognizing the Earth's non-flat geometry is not a recent revelation. Despite common misconception attributing this realization to Christopher Columbus, our understanding of Earth as a sphere predates his era by centuries. Aristotle, the renowned Greek philosopher, played a pivotal role in the early Earth science by contending that the Earth must be a sphere. His reasoning drew from observations of stars, as he posited that each star appeared equidistant from Earth and exhibited circular motion around the planet. Furthering this understanding was Eratosthenes of Cyrene, a multifaceted figure with an intriguing name. As a geographer and poet, Eratosthenes sought to measure the Earth's circumference, devising an experiment that ultimately provided compelling evidence supporting the Earth's spherical nature. Recognizing that comparing the position of the sun's rays in two different locations could enable him to calculate the Earth's spherical size, Eratosthenes learned of a well in the Egyptian city of Sienne. According to a rumor, during the summer solstice at midday, the sun's rays would shine directly into the well, illuminating only the water at the bottom, not the well walls. When the summer solstice arrived, Eratosthenes erected a pole in Alexandria and observed that it cast a shadow, demonstrating that the sun was not directly overhead but slightly south. Employing trigonometry and leveraging the known distance between Alexandria and Sienne, Eratosthenes calculated the Earth's circumference. He measured the angle of the sun's rays of the pole to be 7.2 degrees, understanding that the Earth's full circle is 360 degrees. Using a value of 5,000 stadia, equivalent to about 800 kilometers, for about distance between the two cities, he determined the Earth's circumference to be about 250,000 stadia, approximately 40,000 kilometers. His calculations were remarkably accurate, being less than 2% of Earth's currently measured value, a noteworthy achievement considering his modest tools, a mere stick. Apart from this renowned experiment and celestial observation, arriving at a conclusion that the Earth is a sphere is not particularly challenging. Various natural phenomena supports this perspective. For instance, lunar eclipses on Earth align with our spherical model, contrasting sharply with the expected appearance if the Earth were flat. Additionally, other planets in our solar system exhibited a spherical shape, and the phenomenon of boats disappearing over the horizon, a key observation that influenced Aristotle's belief in spherical Earth, further reinforced this understanding. While I'm certain about the certainty of the flat Earth belief, it's evident that those who subscribe to it harbor a deep distrust in governments, the education system, and science as a whole. This skepticism might stem from legitimate concerns, but therein lies the beauty of science. It has the capacity to transcend personal bias and uncover truths through rigorous observation and experimentation. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that the complexities of modern science and technology in 2023 can be daunting for the average person, making it easy to take knowledge for granted. Perhaps rather than dismissing flat earthers as misguided or unintelligent, there's an opportunity to explore ways to help them embrace the truth. The challenge lies in finding effective means of communication and education that resonates with individuals holding alternate views. So, the next time you encounter the flat earther, consider sharing this video perhaps. Just perhaps, they might gain a new perspective. If you like this video, click the next one shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.